All right, good evening, everyone. This is the August 25th meeting of the Auburn School Buildings Committee. I'd like to start off the agenda with the Pledge of Allegiance tonight.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This meeting is being recorded and for television. Ask if anybody else is recording. See none. Next item on the agenda is citizens' comments. We don't have any of those tonight. So move on to the next item, which is the approval of the meeting minutes from the last meeting. Which are in the packet here.
I make a motion to approve the meeting, the minutes as presented.
I'll
Okay.
second it.
All right, any questions, comments? All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Those are approved. On to the update sections of the agenda here. We have Skanska, Neil up with the building update and West Street updates and stuff.
Good evening.
Good evening.
The building project remains in good shape, well under budget. Activities on site are mostly punch list related. We've punch lists for basically every phase of work, interior, exterior, site and landscaping, all the MEPs. Fontaine has been working on completing that list, and LPA has been doing their what we call back punch inspections, where they walk back through the building and make sure that the items are completed to their satisfaction. So that process continues. We're also continuing to commission the building. The commissioning agent spent a lot of time during the month of August on site commissioning various pieces of equipment and systems, and that work is all going well. Commissioning will continue into the fall. They do some seasonal commissioning. Obviously, at this time of the year, we can't put a load on the heating system, so there'll be certain parts and pieces that will continue to be commissioned through the fall. Another major piece of the envelope commissioning is the infrared scan that they do on the roof, and that will happen during the month of October. It just works out better at that time of year because you have a temperature differential, and that's what they need to do their infrared scan. So commissioning continues. Punch list, like I said, is ongoing, and we got a list, an update list from LPA this afternoon, and the work is progressing and it's looking good. So still a little bit of work to do before the kids come back, but overall the building's in good shape. Furniture is nearing completion, and various equipment is rolling in the building. As you see in the meeting packet, there's a lot of invoices to approve for furniture and equipment, and still some technology stuff. So all those things are coming in the building. So we're in good shape. As far as West Street goes, the road project's complete other than striping. And as you probably saw as you came in the building, the Randall parking lot and the other side of the fire station have been base coats down, finished paving tomorrow. So that will kind of wrap up the West Street project, and the striping. The striping's all been marked out. They just have to complete that piece of work, and that will be done. Any questions on the building or on West Street?
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Neil. Next up, Eric with LPA's dwindling update?
As Neil mentioned, we've been doing the punch lists, and at this point, all of the areas and different trades, including the site, have been punched out, and the lists have gone to Fontaine Brothers. And Fontaine has corrected quite a bit of the work. They've been working on the interior primarily, and I would say about 90 to 95% of the punch list items are complete at this time and have been back punched. One of the items you probably saw as you walked in, the lawn areas are still weedy. That was brought up at the last meeting. Those require remedial work, but we're entering kind of the perfect time for that work to slice seed and get that into good shape. We've been tracking closeout documents over the past month or so, and over the next month or so, we'll receive record documents, as-built drawings, O&M manuals, operation and maintenance manuals, warranties, training requirements are being met. Joe Fahey and Joe Gagnon and his staff are being trained in the various systems. Spare attic stock is stored and will be turned over to the owner. So we're tracking all of that. We have a matrix that we use to keep track of that to make sure everything's completed. You may remember that a while back we talked about a National Grid rebate program called Comprehensive Design Approach, and this building incorporated energy efficient measures and qualified for rebates to the project, fairly significant rebates. So we've been in contact with National Grid's consultant, DMI, and they were hired to assist National Grid, and they've made an on-site inspection and are reviewing project documents to verify that the energy efficiency measures were actually installed and are working properly. And once they have a few more things to check, they have some trend data that, from the automatic temperature control system that they need to review. But once that's completed, they'll release 80% of the total incentives, and the total incentives was about $379,000, which you'll receive in rebates. MSBA, I believe, claims half of that. Is that correct, Neil? Is it 50% or in that vicinity?
It all depends on when the rebates are awarded.
Okay.
If there's not a final number when the job is being closed out, they take less.
Okay. So nevertheless, there'll be a fairly significant amount coming to the project from National Grid. We are also, this is an energy efficient school, so it's getting additional reimbursement from the state for qualifying and being certified as a Mass CHIPS school, and Mass CHIPS is in the process still of reviewing the design submission. We expect to see that soon, so I think at the next meeting we'll have a little more to report there. On FF&E and technology, as Neil noted, the majority of items, furnishings and technology and equipment have all been delivered. There are still some miscellaneous things coming in. There is one last proposal, possibly one of the last proposals out is for musical instruments. Those are being reviewed, but they do appear to be under budget, so we feel we're good with the budget still on that. We've been working with the business department at the district relative to some missing and damaged items, which we mentioned last time. Some replacement parts have been received and will be installed by the respective vendors. Also, those are being tracked by the business department in terms of invoices. Lastly, the invoices for equipment in front of you tonight primarily are for things like art materials, furnishings, tables and equipment, maintenance equipment. We have some large pieces of equipment, also miscellaneous brooms, mops, tools, workbenches and supplies. Nurses' equipment, there's a lift, tables, secure drug cabinets,
science equipment. There's, the prep rooms have under-counter lab washers. There are scales and sensors and that sort of thing used in the science technology curriculum. All of the media center furnishings and shelving is on this invoice, and also a good deal of the classroom and administrative area furnishings, things like desks, stools, tables, AV carts, chairs, room dividers, filing cabinets. There are also some music furnishings and equipment in this package: choral risers, digital piano, music stands, and lastly, some physical education equipment. Does anyone have any questions? Thank you.
All right. Next item is just the Randall parking lot, which was kind of covered and stuff. We don't have an update from Bill Coyle on the pricing and stuff. The original pricing was from Baltazar, which was pretty high, and he had open space on his PJ Albert paving work that he was doing around town in terms of doing change orders, and they came in significantly less. So they're doing it, and then Fontaine and their group are going to be doing the new ramp out in front. So we'll next time we'll have it all recapped in here, but on that. Under the approvals and change orders, who wants you going to go over that, Neil?
Sure.
Change order.
Yeah, we have one change order this month that exceeds the $20,000 threshold. It's for a fence on the practice field. The practice field is this small field at the back of the building, and as we got that graded and prepped, we came to the realization that the elevation of the field is roughly in line with this floor of the building and in close proximity to the building, where, these are old single pane windows, and, a soccer ball kicked off of the field towards the building has a pretty good chance of coming through a window somewhere on the back of the building. So we asked LPA to look at a fence or a backstop to eliminate balls coming not only into the building through the windows, but also, running down the hill and behind the building, because there's quite a slope that comes off of that field. So LPA put together a proposal request. This is for a 12-foot high chain link fence, which, based on the field elevation, we think would protect the building from balls coming towards the window, and it would run across the back. And did that return also? Did it return, or was it just on the?
I think it returns along one side,
Okay.
on the lower side, toward the wetland area.
Yep.
Runs up about even with the shed.
So based on, where we felt the risk to the back of the building was, LPA put together a design for the fence, and T&M Equipment and their fence subcontractor pricing is included here. It comes out to a total of $28,060.91. Any questions on that?
Do we have the money?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Contingency, both the owner's contingency and the GMP.
I've been looking, but
Contingency is in excellent shape, so yeah, there's money there.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we authorize, go forward with change order request number 106, fencing at the practice field, in the amount of $28,060.91.
Second.
Questions, comments? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? That's been approved. Yeah, you needed the full package.
They took it back. Thank you. I'll give it back. Where's your project? I'll look at those.
I'm ready
I'm ready.
on the invoices.
Huh? Mr. Chair, what?
Sequences.
I got it there. I'm doing scans for Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we,
Yeah, the summer's just for the indefinite, so all the project invoices, your content scans.
right, I'm gonna work off of this list.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't make those copies for the,
I just needed this one, this one, this one, this one,
Those
that one. and
are, those
that
are
one.
in this package, okay?
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we pay Skanska invoice number 1311838, PDS 1248741, dated 8/7/15, in the amount of $37,815.
Second.
questions, comments? All those in favor of the paying this invoice?
Aye.
All those opposed? So approved.
So, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we pay Lammer and Pagano Architects invoice number 1207-1507, dated 7/31/2015, in the amount of $47,810.
Second.
Questions, comments on the motion? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? So approved.
Also, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we pay application number 16, Fontaine Brothers Incorporated, general contractors, dated August 12th, 2015, in the amount of $1,749,846.21.
Second.
Questions, comments? All those in favor? Aye. All those all those opposed? It's been approved.
Also, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we pay Briggs Engineering and Testing, invoice number 78643, dated 7/25/15, in the amount of $386.
Second.
Takes care of
Questions, comments? All right. All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? That's approved.
With relation to West Street, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say the West Street scans.
With relation to West Street, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we pay Skanska invoice number 13118381001248615, dated 8/7/2015, in the amount of $1,160.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any questions, comments? All right. All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? It's approved.
Also, in relation to West Street, I make a motion, Mr. Chairman, that we pay Venice Engen Breslin Incorporated, or VHB, invoice number 0203445, dated July 17th, 2015, in the amount of $786.
Second.
Questions, comments? Seeing none, all those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? It's been approved.
If I could, Mr. Chairman, I could ask Eric. Eric, you've gone through all of these items on the FF&E?
These are the FF&E.
Yeah.
I would say more so, I can't say I've gone through every single item, I have gone down this list.
But your recommendation is to move forward on it?
Yeah. When we send on all of the furniture and
Okay,
equipment and technology items that are on this, when we send
In other words,
information to the district office, That's pretty much our recommendation to proceed, and then the district will cut the purchase order.
Now, Mr. Chairman, thank you, Eric. It's a pretty long list. How do we do it quickly? My suggestion would be,
What's that?
Just that L.
yeah,
Well, I don't know. I mean, we've read every other one into it. I don't know
I
if
know.
we need to or not, procedurally.
let's
Or
try
if
to
we can
do
do
it
the whole
fast, and I
list.
hope I don't get tongue-tied. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion, and I'm only gonna make the motion once, that we're gonna read through all of this, and it's gonna be like under one motion that we pay all this stuff, but more
We can take turns if we
specifically
need to.
eat the peddler. NASCO invoice number 489462, dated 7/24/15, in the amount of $470.48. NASCO invoice number 504992, dated 8/3/15, in the amount of $1,449.72. Another company name, Southpaw, invoice number 0372767IN, dated 7/24/15, in the amount of $1,810.93. Southpaw, invoice number 0373247IN, dated 8/3/15, in the amount of $120. Southpaw again, 0373323IN, dated 8/4/15, in the amount of $190. And all of those five have been for classroom equipment. Another company, Blick, B-L-I-C-K, invoice number 4750601, dated 7/31/15, in the amount of $964. Blick, invoice number 4769402, dated 8/5/15, in the amount of $745. Blick, invoice number 4761261, dated 8/3/15, in the amount of $2,824.81. Those three items were art supplies. Hilliard, invoice number 601721519, dated 8/5/15, in the amount of $6,618. That's for cleaning supplies and cleaning equipment. Sergeant Welch, invoice number 8042103237, dated 8/1/15, in the amount of $21,267. Glassware cleaning machine. Flag House, invoice number P06639190102, dated 7/30/15, in the amount of $280.22. Flag House, invoice number P06639190103, dated 7/30/15, in the amount of $150.41. Those were for gym equipment. John Deere, invoice number 114771438, dated 7/30/15, in the amount of $13,917.18. Landscape equipment. Steve Weiss Music, invoice number 6057698, dated 8/5/15, in the amount of $76.93. Music equipment. Windstream, invoice number 58652445, dated 8/4/15, in the amount of $333.86. It's a service charge.
Is it?
What's that all about?
Is that the telephone, the voice, yeah,
Okay.
telephone stuff?
Okay. School Health, invoice number 300734702, dated 7/16/15, in the amount of $300.76. Schoolhouse, invoice number 300734700, dated 7/17/15, in the amount of $2,209.66. Schoolhouse, Invoice number 300734703, dated 7/21/15, in the amount of $565. Schoolhouse, invoice number 300734701, dated 7/27/15, in the amount of $26.27. Schoolhouse, invoice number 300734705, dated 7/29/15, in the amount of $1,495.50. All 5 of those items were nurses' office equipment. The next 10 are from Granger, Grainger. Invoice number 979-383-2677, dated 7/17/15, for $19.44. Invoice number 979-3832-685, dated 7/17/15, $327.39. Invoice number 979-3928-491, dated 7/17/15, in the amount of $35.50. Invoice number 979-356-4619, dated 7/17/15, in the amount of $87.02. Invoice number 979-345-4647, dated 7/17/15, in the amount of $1,220.67. Invoice number 979-345-4639, dated 7/17/15, in the amount of $293.18. Invoice number 979-3674780, in the amount of $5,248.53. Invoice number 979-3928-509, dated 7/17/15, in the amount of $266. 979. I was going to ask for that. Thank you. Oh boy. 979-689-2678, dated 7/22/15, in the amount of $412.43. Invoice number 980-560-1995, dated 7/31/15, in the amount of $2,331.30. These are for squeegees, tool chests, desk movers, cleaning supplies, hand trucks, platform trucks, workbench. Get some. Cancel. Okay, Frey Scientific. Invoice number 20250-122-1109, dated 7/18/15, in the amount of $78.29. Frey Scientific, invoice number 20250-122-1949, dated 7/21/15, in the amount of $636.70. Those are science equipment. Pasco Scientific, invoice number 553687, dated 7/21/15, in the amount of $2,388. That's also for science equipment. Red Thread, invoice number 512512, dated 7/20/15, in the amount of $4,299.24. Red Thread, invoice number 514447, dated 7/29, in the amount of $40,012.98. That's for furniture. School Furnishings, invoice number 25982, dated 7/17/15, in the amount of $96,680.96. That's also for furniture. WB Mason, invoice number 672634, dated 7/27/15, in the amount of $17,731.48. WB Mason. Invoice number 672642 dated 7/27/15 in the amount of $2,318.49. That's for cabinetry and furniture.
On the home stretch.
The next 7 are WB Mason. And they all deal with furniture and installation. Invoice number 672633 dated 7/27/15 in the amount of $9,235.92. Invoice number 672188 dated 7/23/15 in the amount of $12,944.36. Invoice number 672184 dated 7/23/15 in the amount of $3,639.10. Invoice number 672183 dated 7/23/15 in the amount of $4,942.08. Invoice number 672182 dated 7/23/15 in the amount of $3,020. Invoice number 672181 dated 7/23/15 in the amount of $13,189.24. Invoice number 672195 dated 7/23/15 in the amount of $3,204.27, all again for furniture. Discount school supply. Invoice number P330935600101 dated 7/31/15 in the amount of $475.92. Classroom equipment. Flag House, invoice number 160269 dated 7/4/15 in the amount of $916.30. Gym equipment. School Health, invoice number 300734706 dated 8/6/15 in the amount of $1,694.46. Nurse's office equipment. The next 2 are Wards Science. Invoices number 80421-78389 dated 8/10/15 in the amount of $578.40. Invoice number 80421-78389 dated 8/10/15, $7.44. Science equipment. You'd think they'd put the 744 in the other. Auburn Public Schools. Ooh. Okay.
It's,
That
eh,
should be credit.
Home Depot appliances for bought and then,
Invoice. Okay.
expense back, yeah.
And a bill, yeah.
Yep.
Auburn Public Schools.
It's for,
We owe them the money.
yep.
Invoice number 2280190 dated 7/29/15 in the amount of $9,552.03 for reimbursement for appliances. Ferries Tools Incorporated. Invoice number 16030500 dated 8/7/15, $379.30. Toolkit. Rogers Piano. Invoice number AP51001 dated 8/17/15 in the amount of $6,799. Digital piano. That's not a bad price. Blick. Invoice number 4789502 dated 8/10/15 in the amount of $219. Art supplies. Sergeant Welsh. Invoice number 80421-96020 dated 8/11/15 in the amount of $3,647.30. Science equipment. Wards Science. Invoice number 80421-96019 dated 8/11/15 in the amount of $28.89. Is that a typo? Sergeant Welsh, the invoice numbers are one apart from each other. Here and here. So it's science equipment.
Looks a little strange.
I find that
No, it's actually correct.
towards science might be a huh?
It just happens to be the invoice numbers are close. That's
The,
like the actual printed numbers on there.
the invoice numbers are one apart.
Yeah.
A second on all the invoices as read.
Thanks,
Mr.
Eric.
Chairman, can we ask for that total of those numbers, please?
Sure.
What's up?
The total
What?
of the end of all
Want me to
the
add
red
that up? Give me a
invoices.
minute.
Just give it a shot.
Double check.
For a total of FF&E this period of $304,658.52.
Well done.
I'll drink to that.
All right, we had a motion, second. Any other questions, concerns? All those in favor of paying the FF&E for this month, $304,658.52?
Aye.
Aye. All those
Aye.
opposed? Those are approved. Whew. Sorry, Joe.
You owe me.
It takes us through all the invoices. We didn't put on here the ribbon cutting, a reminder for everybody for this Saturday at 10 o'clock in the school. All certain, I think you should have all gotten your invites and everything. Hopefully we'll see most everybody there. And then, let's see, the next meeting.
Mr. Chairman, if I might.
Yeah.
Eric, those other items on the FF&E that you had put on a hold, have those been taken care of?
Some of the parts came in, some of the fronts for cabinets came in, and I don't believe they've been installed, but the vendor's been notified. I
Okay.
don't know if a partial payment was made on that, or whether it's still withholding.
Those would not be on here anyway.
They would not know.
Thank you.
All right. So it looks like the next meeting would probably be the 22nd, Tuesday, the 22nd of September.
22.
Yeah. If everybody's agreeable with that. 9/22/15 at 7 p.m. here.
September 26th.
Any other issues, business, people want to bring up right now?
Just, Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
just,
Mr.
is there any equipment or furniture coming from the buildings we are closing? Or, somebody just asked me that question, I said I had no idea what was happening.
I think Joe could probably answer that one easy.
Nothing's coming over here to 9 West Street, but everything's been relocated to the Packard School or to 10 Swanson Road.
And the second question was, is the Swanson Street School all ready to go?
We will be. We had a project meeting this morning, and they confirmed that they'll be done on Friday. And next week, they'll do their small punch lists, and we'll be ready to go. The classrooms are moved in. It's in very good shape.
Good.
Mr. Chairman, I forgot to ask, on West Street, when will the lines be put down?
Yeah.
When are the lines being painted? They,
Striping, excuse me.
yeah, they laid them out
Keeping its thumb on it.
Right.
Last week. I think part of it has to do with the weather we've been having and chance of rain every day, so we don't have a fixed date from Baltazar. I can follow up with Bill Coyle and see if,
Who's doing the striping?
Baltazar,
The contractor?
they have a line striping sub.
Thank you.
But it has been assured that it'll be done prior to opening.
Yeah, I spoke to Bill today, and he
not done by
confirmed that
Saturday, you'll be
the
hearing
lines will be
complaints.
done for school when they open.
Yeah.
Should we be reminding people that come on Saturday to go to the new entrances and don't come to the front of this building?
Yeah, I mean,
Access to the back.
For, there for the ribbon cutting.
So you've reminded everybody it's at 10? Okay. So people could park, use the middle school parking lot, hopefully. If there's excess, we hope we have a great crowd. People could park here as well. So we hope we have a lot of people. Should be a great program.
Good. All right. There's nothing else?
Thank you, Eric.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'm not done drinking my water.
And a second? And we got a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
All right.
See you on Saturday and then on the 22nd.